Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to Twin Mirror Part 2. Okay, tadi aku try quit sebab aku nak tengok aku punya recording. Ni macam lagging sikit lah. Aku tak pasti. Aku try tutup tabs apa yang aku open. Aku nak tengok macam mana tengok. Aku restart game ni. Lepas tu aku quit kan. Lepas tu aku terpaksa main game balik. Lepas kita cakap dengan Aina. Lepas tu kerana aku cakap balik dengan polis tadi. Dan juga Tara tak gunanya. Tara ni aku kata kat dia rude. Tu pun dia still tak ni. Tak sedap kata dia tu kurang ajar.
It does look tempting.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Aku pergi makan apa tadi aku lapar.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He got married young and had a kid. Then broke up and dated my ex. And they were happy. In love. Anna clearly cared about him a lot.
Oh, my boy. You can't compare lives. Just like you can't compare pain. They just simply are. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Robert Burns, apa dia?
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Yes.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything.
Penuh
Don't
lah
touch me.
bodoh.
Joan, leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid.
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Tak rasa apa nak pergi cari dia ke? Right, tadi ayam
That
dia.
one sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Ya betul. Alah, aku rasa salah buat pilihan je. Patutnya aku mesej ke dia tu. Ya Allah. Syukur-syukurlah berapa botol. Berapa gelas.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Stop pushing me.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit.
I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602. Beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
What a drive. What an accident. Raise the glass. Completed.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Pills. Tak payahlah pills ni untuk apa?
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Laju dah sikit jalan. Ya Allah. Okay. Dia kan mabuk.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Dia nak charge hang untuk hari esok. Kata hari ni. My jacket.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Stink of cigarette.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Oh no, berdarah. Kira terbasuh dulu.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Baju dia berdarah kot.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Oh.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this?
Banyak kot, bukan
What did I
sikit.
do?
Gelap. Wait, aku jalan lah. Nak tengok belakang boleh? Tak boleh. Apa dia tu? Weh,
Sam, be more careful. Breathe.
maybe aku jangan
Focus.
masuk. Maybe lah, maybe. Breathe, focus. Oh. Steady yourself. Siapa dia? Danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. You are a murderer. Prison. Give in. Jail time. Death row. Solitary. Hurt. Death. Guilty. Run and hide. Take control. They are after me. Oh, banyak ni. Behind you. I'm a killer. No way out. Allah. Stop and accept your fate. Oh, Allah. Ah!
Find a way
Silap.
to calm down.
Salah. Kejap. Oh. Ah! Allah.
Sam, focus.
Okay.
You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Okay. Terkejut. Okay. Fokus. Apa ni? Okay, dah fokus.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
So, Aina dia punya monolog ke apa? Okay. Which one is you? Mirror.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Ni macam kalut. Yang ni macam steady. Yang ni? Dah lah, try tengok.
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Give answers.
Okay.
Hide. It's never happened.
Jangan. Hide.
Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
Gelak Aku rasa aku nak masuk yang ni.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Ya. Siapa yang hang bunuh hang kena tahu.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking
Siapa dia
that.
lelaki ni?
Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful. I'll be safer knowing. I'll
I'm
be
gonna take
careful.
it slow and be cautious, don't worry.
You.
Yeah, telling people not to worry always works.
Okay.
I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Wow. Twin. Tadi aku baru upload game apa? Apa ni? Oh, ada pintu belakang tu.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I
Breaking
could
lah
wait for
ni.
the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Tentu dia bunuh Ethan tu. No, this is all too well. Oh.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt. Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
I had a panic attack earlier in the hotel room. Was it dehydration, grief, the shock of being back in Bestwood? Finding blood on my shirt didn't help. Something happened last night, but I still cannot remember anything. I've always been able to trust my own memories, my own mind. It can let me down now. I just have to retrace my steps and piece together what happened. What happened? Wow, banyak. Aina and Nick talk about cliche. Okay. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for John? Oh, ada lagi. Seeing Anna again threw me for a loop so much that I didn't even ask her about the circumstances of Nick's death. But afterwards, I got the feeling that it was for the better. I'd admit that packing up and leaving town will make perfect sense, but I can not now, not until I get to the bottom of this. So ni ada lagi lah, bawah tu tak. Joan is that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. Deacon. Subtlety is not Deacon's thing, but he's always been a straight up cop, and he cares about Bestwood. Best comes from a family of cops that goes back generations. She spends every waking hour on the job and it means everything to her, but she's also a politician, knows her audience and chooses her words carefully. Sarah has no filter. She make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. Katie and John's relationship seem fraught with tension. What's that? adage about happy families all being the same, while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way. It sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Okay. Apa ni? Stick. Kenapa nak ambil?
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
There was a big celebration at the coal miners' heaven the day Ethan took over. He worked there for many years as a bartender and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story not often seen in Basswood. Men achieve modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. There used to be two peas in a pot as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at the miners' heaven? It looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life. Or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. So, pekan ni macam ada masalah lah. Were not used effectively given the smell. Cleaning product.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Okay. Datang mengamuk.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Betul lah, Han duduk sini. Lepas tu, not sure which of these bottles was the mistake. Probably the first one. Possibly risky to linger. Looks intact. Hope all drinks were paid for, mine included. Mop. Ethan tried to clean up before or after the incident. Oh.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Takkan kot. Play. Oh. Mana? Okay. No. Allah mati. Cherry. Masa boleh makan kan? Tak boleh makan. Tak boleh makan. Tak apalah, aku pun tak mau main. Oh, ada lagi. Okeylah. Main lagi. Sekejap, aku tak tahu dia nak pergi belah mana. Oh. Tak payahlah main.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
Semua slightly connected to the fight. Broken bolter.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Tak tahu yang minus tu apa. Malah dia duduk meja tu kan.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday or was it always like that?
Tak perasan lah. Upturn table.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Darah. So ini je yang apa tu? Broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Sticky floor. Dry alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle. Beer. Empty. Huge business card.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Huge pharmacy. Bestwood pharmacy. Drink plenty of water, great for headache.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Okay. Maksudnya ni je ada natang lain. Inspect. Okay, flowers.
Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Dennis yang jahat tu, yang kawan dia tu. Oh, dah masak dah. Tadi tak ada kan?
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Okay, settle lah.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Press RB to go to my palace. So aku susun pula dah kronologi cerita.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Okay,
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out
so
last
dia
night.
mula-mula dia tengah
I
minum.
just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left.
Okay.
I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened.
Answer the question is to start forming a hypothesis.
My memory ends here, but there's 2 glasses. Who was here with me?
Ada here. Sebab dia tengah minum kan waktu dia sebelum dia blackout.
I was drinking on my own, and someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
First, daripada sini of course dia tolak sampai jatuh kat sini kot. What's the pillar? What the entrance? What's the pillar?
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yang ni macam mana? Where did the conflict go? Towards the entrance tak logik. Tapi sini macam ada towards the near the jukebox at the bar. Pasal dia main sini kot. Sini towards the bar. Oh, towards the bar.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of 2 people fighting. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Business card.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Kenapa pula aku nak bergaduh dengan dia? Kalau Joel, aku jatuh. Itu ada lagi yang kalau aku buat ni.
Jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
Okay. Okay. Tak pastilah. Kalau Joel tu Dennis. Kalau andai kata on the
One
stage.
hell of a mess. This could looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
Sebab ada blood kan. Kalau aku
Broken
bunuh.
glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Oh. Tapi tak ada darah kat situ kan. Aku rasa towards the pillar. Dennis kot. Aku agak lah.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
And then sebab kalau ikut darah. Kalau ikut darah aku rasa Dennis.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Aku rasa lah.
I have the complete picture now.
Aku rasa lah kalau ikut darah.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Mungkin waktu dia pun bercinta.
Who do
Waduh.
you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Oh, ya. Tapi awak darah banyak sangat.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have
What?
no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving.
Stay lah.
You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
Alah. Hai.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Lah kita peletar, betul ke tak?
Ethan,
No, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be
Tapi
the
kan
case.
berdarah banyak
Don't
sangat.
sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't
Oh,
worry
darah
about
dia
it.
banyak. Macam
Too
dia
much.
bunuh orang.
No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ah, Kayla.
Ruining her life.
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around.
Bukan ada temu janji dengan Aina pukul 9:30 aku tu kan kat kafe. Tak silap lah. Tapi aku teringat darah tu kan. Dia macam tiba-tiba muncul darah dekat memorial tu. So dia tak bunuh orang, at least lega lah sikit. Siapa tu? So dia kata Nick ni bukannya seorang yang baik sangat pun kan?
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear.
Dah kena
Just
bunuh dah
remember,
Dennis.
she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Kalau nak minta maaf pun, kalau nak get back together, sorry lah, aku tak mau.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if it...
I got into a drunken fight with Dennis last night. He made some insinuations against Anna and Nick, especially Nick. Challenged me to follow him somewhere. I better find Dennis and put the puzzle pieces back together. It's likely someone in town can tell me where he is. Ethan's old school belief in manners, stretching his bar might be forgiven as long as you duly apologize. The one he gets along so well with the miners. His family seems to be a different story. Turns out Ethan's little sister doesn't like to be told what to do. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him? Itulah! Sebab
Dennis.
berdarah dia tu tak tahu nak apa. Motel. Mark Twain quote. Good to see the younger generations open to the classics. Of all things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Oh.
Now
Hey!
doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
No, you tanya dia pergi mana semalam. Hi.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Dinosaur.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
Nothing yet.
I haven't found anything yet. I don't think.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
Tanya lah
Got kid
Dennis.
stuff I gotta see about. So, we're both busy.
Hey, hang tak tanya
It's tough
Dennis.
seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
I'll be fine. Just waiting for my mom's shift to end. Normally I'd be with my dad, but... you know.
And demand for hire. Flexible hours and pay schedule. Good with tools and hardworking. Fix, paint, move, anything. Won't do roof or electric wiring.
I imagine there's a lot more people looking for work nowadays.
Who are you? Christina?
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. Slow day so far. But people are gonna swarm the cafe once the celebration starts. I guess it means more tips for me, so it's not all bad.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big?
Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking.
Why do we even bother with this old place?
Feels like a ghost town sometimes, except ghosts haven't bothered leaving.
Aku takut jumpa dengan Aina tu sebab
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
okay.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Joe.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back.
Oh, ayah
He's a
Aina.
rock.
Hai Joe. Oh, macam jahat
Joe,
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight. Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
River Mine opened 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood drowned 6 men. West Shadow Mine opened 1866, closed 1892, top producer in Boyne County for 5 years. Deep Rock Mine opened 1890, closed in 1962. 1926. Streetwider Mine opened 1915, closed 1920. Smoky Hole Mine opened 1928, closed 1976. Who this?
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours.
I don't know.
So, how many West Virginians?
I buy.
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace the light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
So jawapan semua salah.
Do you ever find yourself like that? Mourning the past?
Sometimes. But I ain't like folks around here. I made my peace. The mine's not coming back. Don't mean we let our statues turn to rust. So, you still want to hear the story?
I don't have time.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
They died for nothing.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Hey, awak nak tanya Dennis lah.
Sorry, I really
Ya
need to finish
Allah.
this. These old hands can't be idle.
Never forget, huh?
2,000 men marched through Bones County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what we have now. Nothing worth having is not worth fighting for. Donors.
This is new.
Donation.
Domations. Now that's the basswood.
Nick Waldron. Open. Paid for by the donations of William Jackson, Walter Dodson, Hugh Kirkland, Robert Paulson, Vivica Winnicott, Richard Greenlee, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks, and Nick Waldron. Sorry we closed. Aina's favorite shop. She came here every month for the LP section. Open. Cashier. Cakap banyak pula pakcik tadi. Hey, Kathy.
Yo, get out the way.
Out of my way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Hang pasal apa? Aku tak ada salah apa pun. Budak kurang ajar.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Dia pelik lah.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Apa tu? Pure fluff journalism. Beauty and grace. Basswood postcard. Handmade gift made by John. Ugly but
Bug made
cute.
that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Strategically displayed to make children feel better. Minus Day.
Miner's Day always ends up exactly the same. Relaxing in its constancy.
Tradition die hard in Basswood. About time was a drive. Can I go here? No. Huge. Display to reassure customers.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Hi.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Other man?
I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
No, it hasn't.
My writing has done a lot of things to this town, but good isn't one of them.
I disagree. The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
Thanks for saying that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mother
My
said
mom
that.
used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Why move
I
to
have to ask.
Basswood? Yeah.
Why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town.
I heard you're helping out with the celebration today.
Naturally. It's the town's biggest homegrown tradition. I've become quite a fan myself.
I never got into it.
No. A celebration of hard work and building something with your own two hands? Well, it's quite romantic. I'm from Florida myself, but it has that universal appeal.
If it works for you.
Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Depends.
What do you want from him?
I was hoping the Basswood Jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll think about it.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Okay. Joe is Anna's father and a former miner. It was Joe's accident that led me to write about the mines, and yet he doesn't hold a grudge. For that or for letting his daughter down, part of me likes to believe he sees me as a good man. The other part knows the contempt is just hidden deep. Why do I see so much of myself in that kid? Questioning, relentless, lonely. I wish I could prove it to her that she's wrong about everything. Her dad, Westwood, her life being a dead end, if only. Okay. Oh. Katie's kept all these years, even though the colors have faded and her old walls grumble that clutter didn't belong in a pharmacy. Even Joan says she wouldn't be upset to see it go. But Katie will never throw it away. It's been there so long. It's taken on a life of its own. Soon Joan will do that too. Take on a life of her own. But that glass jar will stay with Katie with the candle inside that's never been lit and probably never will be. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. It will make a good headline for an article. Aina should write about Nico. It's a real Basswood story. He has a strong opinion on my article. Firmly believes it was a good thing. Maybe the only one in town. No coincidence he didn't grow up here. Okay.
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter. And I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
Thanks.
No one in here was much help.
Ada seorang lagi. Tara, oh no. Aku benci perempuan ni. Need to be taken with caution, never there when needed. Power wheelchair.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Apa tu? Shit.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look, have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him.
Wallop
Why
him.
not ask the pharmacist?
Tanya dah lah.
I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
No. Menyampahnya. Menyampahnya cakap dengan perempuan ni. Okay, bye. Dia kiranya aku rasa macam Dennis tu jangan kena bunuh sudahlah kan. Dia aku rasa dia tahu something pasal Nick. Dia tu lah nak bagi tahu kat aku hari ni, tapi rasa macam tak ada. What's this? Spaceship ride, 50 cents for 1 minute of escapism. Used to be 25
Perfect toy
cents.
for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's
Dennis
a free
ke?
country.
Hey,
Dennis
don't
ke?
give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
Bukanlah.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but Lord,
Vagrancy?
trespassing are.
Vagrancy tu apa?
I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Declan always had very clear ideas about law and order, but now he seems to be even more vocal about his convictions.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off a statue on Miners' Day, huh?
Didn't used to see this around. Surprised it hasn't been removed.
Double something. House for sale. Jones were already trying to sell it 4 years ago. Wow.
You know you're in Basswood when even the graffiti's about minors.
Miners' Day used to be the big family day outing in Westwood. Your dad would take you to see the town center. You have to sit on his shoulders to see the marching bands or the musicians on their stands. There was cotton candy and a donut machine in front of the old hotel, balloons and pinwheels and sticky fingers and laughter everywhere. In the evening, the lookout point would be littered with teenagers making out. Minus Day was the glue that held the town together. It ran in people's blood, even in yours. It's what makes Joe still come here, staring at the Minus statue for hours. Statue for hours on end. It allows him to see the proud community Westwood was standing tall in the Appalachian Mountains instead of the down on its luck town it became. Once a mining town, always a mining town, they say. Oh, not you. He seems more confident than how I remember him, but also more frustrated. Joe.
Anna's waiting for me at the coffee shop.
Okay. Yes. Besok jungle lah. Semua publication with a loyal following. First and
It's
only.
not worth it.
Real
No one
talk.
works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Oh. Sign. Many companies
At least the
left
Basswood
town.
jungle is still standing.
No admittance. No admittance. Okay guys. Kita akan continue di part ketiga. Okay, apapun, terima kasih kerana menonton. Bye.